Just quickly back to the states before we're done. Vance, Waltz, the VP debate, do VPs matter? No. Does it mean that we know what the media outlet's going to be, which is Waltz is like everyone's dad? He's not. And Vance is the craziest person you've ever seen? He's not. We know what the media narrative will be for a week. Do you think that that's the inevitability no matter what happens out of the debate, Sam?
Look, I think the inevitability of this is no one watches, and those that do have their minds firmly made up.
Yeah.
I don't
it's like
think
watching reserve grade. God love you if you do it, but we know that you're not the casual fan.
I don't think it moves the dial in any direction. It does, however, give Vance a chance to rehabilitate himself. He has not had a good campaign. He came in on a high. He's not had a good campaign. His prospects, if Trump were to lose, do not look good. If he can put up a really good show against Waltz, then, maybe he can rehabilitate his career after this.
Yeah, I mean, we know if Harris loses, it's not going to be Waltz. We know if Trump loses, well, of course, the MAGA crown can be placed anywhere else. So I want to ask you this one quickly before we go, Matt. What's one bit of data or one story that is rolling around in the American campaign that you think is more important than people are giving it credit for, or something people should just hear as part of their overall knowledge about what's happening on the other side of the world?
It's kind of what you highlighted before, Paul, and that is that the polls have never been better for Trump. Like, never been better for Donald Trump. If you do correct them for the bias they've had the last two election cycles, he's winning by the length of a straight. Now, I don't know, maybe those polls have corrected their errors. Maybe people aren't as shy as coming out as Trump supporters now. I'm not so sure. It was both election cycles, both 2016 and 2020. The support for Trump was massively underestimated. And when you drill down and look at those polling companies that got it closer to right, companies like Atlas, Rasmussen, they're at the moment pretty strongly in favour of Trump. So keep coming back to that fact that he's probably the best candidate, as is JD Vance, his running mate, for those Midwestern seats that are the crucial areas.
Yeah, we'll see. Give me the 15-second version.
Look, my great worry is what actually happens on polling day, especially in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is an open carry state. Tensions are really high right now.
Something's going to happen. Please don't say
well, no.
No, you're not.
No, absolutely not. But what people are talking about are election monitors, where both campaigns will have people walking up and down the lines.
Gets too rough.
And it just gets too rough. And people will be walking up and down the lines in their militia gear. And that's a bit scary.